which is, it just says it's coming soon. There's no actual date for it yet. So the overview is Necronomicon Eldritch Horror Dating is a visual novel where you go on blind dates with legendary creatures from Lovecraftian lore. Dinner is served in the underwater corpse city at the Cafe Ryla. Right? That thing. Meet a deep one for the first time and get to know each other well, enjoying the nightmare cornucopia of delicacies and share fun anecdotes while you look for love and try not to go insane. Yes. We're playing this. We are playing this. This is getting played. So let's get this set up. So we'll let it load and then I can go into game and Necrin. There we go. That's that. Look at that, it's so pretty already. So yeah, okay. We've got a tentacle. Right, so greetings fellow immersed one and welcome to the Cafe Ryla. Whatever. Aye. I am your host and it is my honour to be your guide on this special evening in our most unusual establishment, where we serve otherworldly delicacies inspired by the ancient and powerful beings of the abyss. Our decor is inspired by the original Nightmare Corpse City, complete with authentic Cyclopean masonry still dripping with latent horror. We pride ourselves on the dark and mysterious atmosphere, pungent with the stench of fermented desire. It sets the mood and creates a perfect setting for eldritch beings to mingle and find potential mates. If you're looking for love in the murky depths of madness, then this is the place for you. Cool. Come now, let me lead you to your table. Mugs. I see it here in the ledger, right this way. This is gonna be so weird. Let's just straighten this up a bit, I think. That's better. Here we are, a nice candlelit table with a 5 starfish review of the abyss. 1 candle for love and 1 for madness. You might want to keep an eye on those during the evening. Okay, let's get to know you a little better and I'll match you up with someone or something special. At the front of the menu are a few simple questions about your personality. The results will help pair you with your best eldritch match. This will only take a moment. Mine Darren finishes at 3 still.
Oh, they're different times?
Yeah.
So 3 and 4?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it's 25 to 3 just now.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go get her then. And then...
You can dump her before you, like, or whatever you're doing. You bring her here. It's fine.
Yeah.
She can sit here and be confused. Sorry. First question. Would you rather join the ranks of the deep ones and live underwater forever, or become a great old one and rule the world with an iron tentacle? Let's join the deep ones. Good answer. The deep ones are powerful and majestic ancient beings, famous for rituals to worship and summon the great old ones. With your acuity for mindless chanting, I'm sure you'll make a fine addition to the cult. I don't chant mindlessly much. It could be. It could be. Next question. Would you rather watch your loved ones be devoured by an unspeakable horror before you are also devoured, or have to devour them yourself to survive? Let's watch them be devoured first. Vicarious. I wonder what else you'd like to watch. Oh my god. I suppose we could arrange a mirror for you to witness your own final horror as you are eaten alive. Last question. Would you rather be slowly driven insane by the constant whispering of dark, ancient forces beyond human comprehension, or be physically dismembered by those same invisible forces? I am torn. I don't know what I want to pick here. What we're going to pick? Let's go for it. We're going to go insane. No fear of existential dread. Impressive. Though your answer might change after the first few centuries of shambling around in a state of eternal madness. Very good. That should be enough to narrow it down to a few lovely contenders here tonight. Let's turn that down a bit. One of these could be the perfect date for you. So we have Lily, Phobotho, or Yognyarla. But in this demo, there is only one to choose from, so that should help you narrow it down a bit. In the full game, there will be even more. Lily is a deep one from the Abyss who is looking for a meaningful romance. Luck is on your side tonight. You don't often find such beauty with a personality to match. Okay, so guys, we choose Lily. Look at that face, it's actually kind of cute. Nice to meet you. My name is Lily Yegogogov. Don't usually go on blind faith dates. Thank you for meeting with me here on such short notice. Pleasure's all mine. Wouldn't miss it for the cosmos, or I'd be crazy not to. Let's go for the cosmos. Ah, so sweet. For in the Abyss, where reality twists and the unknown reigns, one must embrace the darkness and find solace in the embrace of those who share the same madness. True. So, we've arrived at classic awkward silence. Listen, 14 years in and with him, and I'm still in the awkward silence stage sometimes. He's went upstairs, it's fine. Perhaps we need an icebreaker. Quite rich. Have you had a chance to look at the drink menu yet? They have a few of my favourites, although they might be a little bit pricey. Not so expensive that it costs an arm or a tentacle, but rather a cost you may not fully fathom until it's too late. Don't you just love the unknown? I adore it. Okay. Well, why don't you choose the drinks? Your choice will reveal quite a bit about where our evening together is headed. Miskatonic Mystery Tonic, or Dagon's Dream. Oh, Daddy Dagon. Daddy Dagon. So, anyone that knows me knows that I really enjoyed Call of the Sea, which was released a couple of years ago. I played it constantly, like a single player game, and I played it, like, even though it only had like one ending, I played, well, two endings. I think I played it like 6 or 7 times. And Dagon was featured quite heavily in it, and I did at the time go, "Who's Daddy Dagon?" And there is a game that I have actually downloaded as well on GOG, which is all about Daddy Dagon as well. So expect to see a bit more of Dagon in streams soon. Anyway, great choice. They say Dagon's Dream is made from the congealed fantasies of the great old one himself. His thoughts have been floating in the cosmic ocean for eons, and if they are distilled and formed properly, you get a creamy, sweet treat. Bet that's what all the boys say. Some people say it makes them feel calm and relaxed, others say it makes them feel nostalgic, and some say it makes them feel connected to something greater than themselves. How do you like it? Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna say dreamy. That's a good sign. It's supposed to take you away to a dreamlike world. Well, unless you're suppressing guilt from any past misdeeds. In that case, you might soon be going to an extreme nightmare hell ride. We'll find out soon enough. Sounds fun. Okay, so now that we've had a chance to get to know each other a little, I feel like we can be a bit more open, right? You can share your darkest secrets with me. Great, I love talking about myself. Awesome. Because I hate talking about myself. My idea of the perfect romantic evening starts with a long moonlit stroll along the beach when the lunar phase is just right. Do you know what? That actually sounds really quite nice. Go on. Holding each other's tentacles as assorted sea creatures wash up on the foamy green surf, dead from an acrid toxic algae bloom. She had me up until the deed stuff. And slithering into a fetid, swampy marsh where we can wrap ourselves around a decrepit, non-Euclidean monolith while chanting ancient passages to summon the great old ones. Truly a perfect evening, or I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Let's go for that. Not sure we're ready. Oh, don't worry, it doesn't really matter if you're ready or not. In fact, if you're not ready, the first time can be a cherished memory. That doesn't sound right. Filled with panic and horror of a nightmare, but with a sweet aftertaste like waking from a sour dream. I'll do anything to relive those first waves of despair again. However, there is something else I'd like to talk about, but I'm not sure about how you will react. It's about to get real, innit? I'm also a big fan of knitting. What? Just knitting. Oh my gosh, look at that, it's so cute. I do other things too. I'm a big fan of crochet, and I've made some really nice crochet tentacle hats to look stylish and terrify the children. That's adorable! I fucking love that! So what do you think of this place so far? Decor is certainly impressive. The table seems a little slimy. The table's fine, what are you talking about? We'll say it's impressive. I know, right? I love the way the symbols carved into the living monoliths pulse and glow. They get scraped daily to keep the wounds fresh, so the bioluminescent blood of the stones keep responding to the state of trauma. It's so elegant and classy. This place always makes me feel so relaxed, especially if I've had a few rough centuries. Something about the nearby shipwrecks and the eternal gurgling screams of the drowned. It just puts my mind at ease. But I suppose I've always been charmed by the ocean and the frigid terror of its mysteries. There's quite a bit of lore about it in the ancient texts, lots of details about some particularly unusual creatures down here. They all seem normal to me, or I did notice a strange creature just recently. We noticed something. There are so many different ones, some that defy description and others that should not be spoken of. But I must say the most interesting creature I've ever encountered so far is you. Or blush. I'm gonna blush. There's the awkward silence again. Now might be a good time to stuff our faces. Okay. Why don't we choose an appetizer? We've got Love Me Tendril or Spicy Shoggoth's Tongue. Go with the spicy tongue. Good choice. Good choice. The Shoggoth's tongue is a long, black, slimy appendage that is served grilled with a side of lemon. The inside is filled with a white, viscous substance that is both spicy and sweet, said to be a delicacy in Arkham. But maybe that's because they don't know what it's made from. They all say it tastes like chicken. So what do you think? I'll never eat chicken again. It's like a nightmare in my mouth. Slimy and revolting. Nightmare in my mouth. Just wait until you go to sleep tonight. The tongue will whisper forbidden knowledge from your stomach all night long. Most people go into a nightmare coma for about a week the first time. Get it? If you wake up tomorrow, I owe you a drink. Nice, my madness has gone up a good bit. It's so nice to hang out with you in these dark and murky depths. I always like a snack to prepare me for the feast to come. And I'm so glad you're here with me. I should let you know, I'm hungry to delve deep and my appetite is growing. For dinner or something else? Are you going to eat me or something? Or should I be afraid of your appetites? Ooh, for dinner or something else? Oh, no, silly. I'm just thinking about the main course, the whole reason for why we're here. And it's wonderful to share this encounter with you. You're a real treat. Flattered, or I'm not sure I want to be a treat. Let's leave it, not sure we want to be a treat. Such a cutie, I could just gobble you up. Please no gobbles. Focus on menu. You dirty. Quite so. In fact, you are right on point. Have you ever thought about the menu in a deeper sense? Like the menu as a metaphor for life? Enlighten me. Well, you see, I was thinking about thinking is like a map of our journey through life. The menu is a reflection of the world around us. First, we start with a drink to loosen up and get ready for the adventure. It's like taking your first breath when you enter the world. If I recall, it was more of a scream. Okay, you weren't kidding about going deep, or I'm feeling this vibe. Go on. More of a scream. We'll say that. Then we have the appetizers, which are the things we do to prepare for the main course. And of course, the main course is the whole purpose of our life. As we've been searching for meaning, we've been preparing for what we want to do. Blah, 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 blah. Try that again. And of course, the main course, the main course is the whole purpose of our life. As we've been searching for meaning, we've been preparing for what we want our life to be. All of our hopes and aspirations, our dreams and desires, our fears and anxieties. All the shock and horror we've longed for and the living terror we hoped it could be someday. It's the main event. And finally, there's dessert, which is what we do to celebrate the end of our main course. Most people think if we've had enough torment and suffering, we'll get a good dessert. Never thought of it that way. It's a comforting thought. Mind blown. Never thought of it that way. And there's more. But first, let's order the main course. Hopefully, we can satisfy our hunger in whatever form we feel the pangs. Wait, look at radiator.
Which one?
2 things. But first, let's order the main course. Hopefully, we can satisfy our hunger in whatever form we feel the pangs. I wonder what specials they have tonight. The chef lost his mind a long time ago, so the choices are always a surprise, but they're always tasty. Let's see. We have the unfathomable burger or the Kraken stew. I'm thinking unfathomable burger. Oh, it looks like a little mud crab. Kinda. The unfathomable burger confounds the adventurous palate with the exhilaration and uncertainty of falling in love for the first time. It's made from the primordial jelly that sloughs off a shoggoth when it transmutes itself into another form. The congealed discharge is mashed together to form a patty which continuously attempts to reform tendrils. They lash out from between 2 buns covered in caked up slime, scraped from ancient cyclopean monoliths. Each bite is a new, uncharted flavour journey, evoking a random feeling from joyful delight to sudden paralysing horror. Much like an acid-resistant larvae in your stomach metamorphosing into a beautiful eldritch butterfly. Go on, take a bite. What do you think? Can't believe it's not a real burger. The tendrils are dancing with my tongue. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Let's go. We're dancing. They're dancing. You love congealed discharge? Tasty. The ones are mine, but you can use them. See you in a bit. The tango of the tentacles is really a dance of the mind. That tangy, briny sensation is the only primitive way that you can sense it at the moment, but it is reminiscent of the essence of life beyond the veil of your mortal existence. Now, what were we talking about? I have no tang idea. The metaphysics of the menu. Oh yes, I remember. As an ancient dweller of the abyss, I've seen so many people come and go on the endless cycle. They graze upon the appetizers, nibble mindlessly at the main course for a bit, and when it's too late to find any meaning for their lives, focus all thought on gorging on dessert. And then they die. Delightful. So many don't even consider that they want the main course to be. They just pick something or someone picks it for them. More often than not, they choke on the meal of life, seasoned to taste with their own fear and regret. And then they die. I love a good light-hearted conversation on, or are you getting at something? Good light-hearted conversation. Just wait, I'm getting to something. Haven't you been wondering how much deeper it all really goes? What if dessert is not the end? What if it's just a new beginning? Trippy? I ponder such things all the time. I'm lost. Where are you going with this? Or is this your normal first date conversation? Trippy or lost? I'm thinking trippy. Have you ever had a dessert so dreamy that it just takes you away to another realm? When I think about dessert as a metaphor for a new beginning, I imagine the flavours like a voyage to a new world. It reminds me of that famous quote from the great explorer Christopher Columbus. And the sea will bring you terror, as sleep brings nightmares of the cosmos. For beyond the waves of the sea lies a realm of ancient madness, where cosmic horrors linger in the darkness. Well, I might be paraphrasing a little, but it speaks to something you may not have considered, especially when thinking about the changes you might make to your life if you reached a fork in the road and had a chance for a new beginning. What is it, or do I really want to know? Do I really want to know? Excuse me. What if choice is just an illusion and everything is already been decided? I've always felt that. No way, I decide my own fate. Or, whoa, déjà vu. Déjà vu. Whether or not you accept it, what if this has all been played out before, and it will play out again and again and again? Quantum immortality, I get it. The interception, how many levels can we go? Oh no, not again. Not again. These choices you think you've been making, what if they've all been pre-written for you, and you're just going down a predetermined path, like a puppet on a string? I'm not a puppet, my choice is my own. I'm not a puppet, my choice is my own. I'm not a puppet, my choice is my own. The irony is so delicious. Reminds me of another inspiring quote. This one's from the great old bard, Will I Am Shogosphere. All the universe is but a plaything for the malevolent beings beyond time and space and time, and we are but hapless insignificant prawns in the grasp of eldritch deities and their incomprehensible game. I might have paraphrased that one too. Sometimes they flow better in the original Rilian language. For example, Tekelili, Loya Lege, Yina Yithleth. It's got quite a nice ring, almost musical, don't you think? But it's not sing along. I don't expect you to be able to pronounce that. I got most of it. Whoa, stop what you're doing. You should never say those words out loud unless you intentionally want someone and then make yourself a target for the unspeakable. I should probably teach you a word of protection to shield yourself from what you may have just awoken. It's a simple chant but very effective. Is it really? But we should finish our meal first. It's delicious, don't you agree? Can't get enough. It's the aftertaste of dread. My mouth feels like a gaping abyss. It's quite satisfying. Also, don't worry if you begin to feel bitter waves of dread. This cuisine can take some getting used to. Your mind may begin to play tricks on you, but it's best not to acknowledge any feelings of despair or paranoia. Also, if you begin to see things that are not there, don't even worry about that. Being in proximity with a deep one for even a short amount of time can awaken a part of your brain normally reserved for self-delusion as a defence mechanism. Either that, or you may feel a strange sense of connection to the abyss. I feel a strange sense of connection to the abyss. That's good. It's important to repress your feelings and lie to yourself. Just remember that the abyss is a place of mystery and wonder, and that I am not here to guide you through it. I am here to harm you. What? actually is a what? I was saying I am here to guide you through it. I'm not here to harm you. I just want to share a little bit of my world with you to show you the true horrors that lie beyond the veil of your mundane existence. Ah, that's sweet. You have to see the truth no matter how terrifying it may be. But there are ways to prepare yourself. Trust me, it will be worth it in the end. Like the word, can you teach it to me? Indeed, for the universe is not as it seems. There are things beyond your wildest nightmares lurking in the shadows waiting to be unleashed. But your eyes won't allow you to see the truth. Only your inner vision can know the horrors that exist beyond your limited perception. You see, the universe is vast and unknowable, full of ancient and terrible secrets. There are beings beyond your comprehension, creatures that have existed for eons, waiting for their time to rise again. I'm ready to learn that word, please. Yes, of course, it's very important. Because there are places dark and eldritch places where the very fabric of reality is twisted and corrupted. Excuse me, did you want to hear that? Vast cyclopean cities lie beneath the waves where non-Euclidean geometry reigns supreme, and the surging tides pull and stretch this earthbound notion of reality. There are voids between the stars where unspeakable things lurk and plot their return to the universe. The elder gods, sleeping for millennia, waiting for the time when they will rise again and consume all of humanity. Consume? Coexist! Did I say consume? I didn't mean to say consume, I meant coexist. Through our caring and devotion, we can once again summon the things that they have survived since the dawn of time, waiting for their chance to rise again. I long for the icy wastes of Hyperborea, where the Shoggoths roam free. About that word. Of course, you will definitely need it if we travel to the steaming jungles of the Plateau of Leng, where the fungal Migo from the Yuggoth plot and scheme. And the endless caverns of the Dreamlands, where the ghouls feast on the flesh of the dead. I can teach you the words we use to praise the great old ones, ancient deities that slumber beneath the waves, waiting for the stars to align so that they may rise again. The outer gods, cosmic entities that exist beyond the veil of reality, and the younglings of Shoggoth. Those monstrous offspring that lurk in the forests, waiting to be summoned by the All-Mother. Word, please. You are so right. Before I say any more, let me prepare you with the word, and in order for you to survive the horrors that await, I must teach you our esoteric ways. I will now reveal the most important thing for you to know in order to survive your transition to the next dimension of existence. Excuse me. You have to remember this, or else your soul will likely be cast away into the endless void, forever falling and lost in the abyss of unknowable horror. Are you ready? As will ever be. Above all else, you must remember. Oh wait, the dessert menu's ready? Yes! Dessert. I'm eager to see what's on it. It's the most delicious and maybe even the most important part of the meal. Its flavours tease the suspense of what's to come. Will it be a sweet sugary treat, or something bitter lurking in the core that foreshadows a sour ending to our encounter? Wait, what was I saying before? I lost track of thought. You were about to tell me. Oh well, probably wasn't important. Anyway, let's see what they have. Oh, wait a minute. Which flavour shall we savour? We got coffee cake or the all-seeing pie. Oh man, it's coffee cake, innit? It's got to be coffee cake. I love coffee cake. That looks good. A daring way to end our date, to say the least. Eating non-Euclidean coffee cake can be a truly unique and horrific experience. It pulses from the boiled, yet still beating hearts tucked inside, and features a thick, unspeakably vile concoction of dark eldritch chocolate and Sithonian crystals slathered on the outside. The beating hearts can intensify the fluttering feelings of love. However, the dark chocolate and Sithonian crystals create a foreboding dread of heartbreak lurking just beneath the surface. The combination of these two sensations can be overwhelming, as the feelings of love and dread continually clash. The intense emotional turmoil is just like love itself. Try a bite and look into my eyes. Tell me what you feel and be honest. I long to feel your dank seaweed embrace. My stomach churns with the madness of the sea, or your eyes sparkle like a lighthouse before a shipwreck. I don't know what one to pick. This one is actually too difficult for me to pick. Suggestions? Suggestions welcome. I think the dank seaweed embrace. And I could hold you in my tentacles until all the stars burn out of the sky and the night turns to an endless black void. Do you know what? That's actually quite romantic. I'm afraid I could be sinking for you. Well, that was delicious. I'm almost bursting at the gills, but I still have room for one final morsel. Why are you looking at me like that? Because I'm hungry for more than just food. If you had a choice between giving me your heart or giving me your soul, which would you choose? I'm gonna say heart, soul, or neither. Ooh, soul. I'm afraid I'm not interested in your soul. I want your heart. Help! Psych! If only you could see your face right now. Simply adorable. I really could just eat you up. But really, I was just messing with you. It didn't matter what you chose. I was always going to say I wanted the opposite, just to see your reaction. You've been such a good sport, I think you deserve a reward for your torment. Perhaps eternal life? That sounds like a good reward for a good sport. You just have to go through one more little thing, and don't worry, you'll be fine now that I taught you the word of protection. But you didn't? She really didn't? Alas, we've come to the end of our date. I hope you enjoyed your last meal. Looks like it's time to pay the bill. But the night is still young, and there's more than one way to settle the account. There's a place I know that we can take care of the remaining business. In fact, there may already be a few others who would like to meet you. Hold my tentacle. Let us dive together into the depths of the ocean, into the heart of Relais, where you will be welcomed and embraced by my people. We want to invite you to join our rituals and celebrations and become one of us. Help me away from the surreal nightmare. I'm overwhelmed with emotion. Is a dream come true? Wake up! I assure you, this is all very real. You're ready to join us now, and we are ready to receive you. But there is one more ritual that you must participate in. It's a rite of passage for those who wish to join us. Oy. What do we have to do? You must be sacrificed to the great old gods. It wasn't part of the deal. Somehow we always knew. We always knew. It's about time. In your last several lives, you always fought this part to the bitter end. I'm glad you finally come to terms with your fate. You are now ready to transcend to the next level of existence. Now raise our sacrificial knives to the churning madness of the cosmic ocean and call upon the great ones to accept your soul. If you have any strength left in your final moments, you may chant along with us. I can't say that. And they're just shouting. They're just shouting. As your life force is drained from your body, you feel your consciousness disappearing into the void. The last thing you see is the face of indifference. Then it all goes dark, and there is nothing but eternal, incomprehensible emptiness. You have become one with the end. Thank you for playing this demo version of Necronom Eldritch Horror Dane. The demo is limited in choices, story branches, and endings compared to the full game. It's just a taste of things to come. We hope you enjoyed it, and we would love to hear your feedback. If you have a moment, please let us know what you think. There's a feedback button on the main menu. Thanks again for playing, and remember, time. I liked that. I actually really, that was fun. I'm getting that when it comes up. Is it on my wish list? It is on my wish list. So yeah, that was good. I did enjoy that. I did. Right, so we have been live for 4.5 hours. Huh. Huh. Right, so let's go for... Has anyone here ever actually played the original System Shock? Because this is the remake. A remake. So similar to games that I have played, games similar to it that I have played even, are Destiny and Black Mesa. Excuse me. So this is a planned release next month, March. It's going to be £35. The demo is available now. If you pre-order the game, you actually get System Shock 2, the Enhanced Edition, for free once it's released. Because why not? System Shock 2 was a good game. It is the spiritual predecessor of BioShock. From what I've been told, at least. So System Shock